Most people overpay for gaming PCs like this, and it's not hard to see why. With all the options out there, it can be tough to find a machine that truly delivers on its promises. But after testing a bunch of pre-built gaming PCs, I can confidently say that the MAINGEAR Classic MG-1 is different. It's the first pre-built that actually feels like it was built for the long haul, rather than just the next sales cycle. If you want to check out the product details for yourself, the link is in the description. What really stood out to me about this machine is the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5070 tucked inside. I've seen a lot of pre-builts that try to pass off mobile chips as desktop cards, but that's not the case here. The RTX 5070 in the MAINGEAR Classic MG-1 is the full-fat desktop version, which means you get the same raw power you'd expect from a high-end custom build. I put it to the test by running Cyberpunk 2077 at 1440p Ultra with RT Overdrive, and I was blown away by the results. The system averaged over 100 FPS, which is the kind of performance that will keep your machine relevant for years to come, not just a few months. But the RTX 5070 is just the beginning. Under the hood, you've got the Intel Core Ultra 5 250K+, which is a real game changer. I've seen Intel's new K-series chips struggle to deliver on their promises in the past, but that's not the case here. The 250K+ handled everything I threw at it with ease, from streaming and Discord to a heavy Unreal Engine session. And the best part is that it did it all without breaking a sweat or melting my desk, for that matter. If you're the type of person who likes to multitask between gaming, content creation, and Zoom calls, this CPU is a real relief. Another area where the MAINGEAR Classic MG-1 really shines is in its memory and storage. The 32GB of DDR5 memory is more than enough to handle even the most demanding tasks, and it's a big part of what makes this machine feel so future-proof. I loaded up a 4K video project in Premiere Pro, had Chrome open with 30 tabs, and still had room to Alt-tab into Apex Legends without a single hiccup. And with 32GB of RAM, you can be sure that you'll have plenty of headroom for years to come, even as operating systems and software become more demanding. The storage in this machine is also top-notch. The 2TB NVMe SSD is genuinely fast, with Windows booting up in under 8 seconds and game load times that are so short you almost feel guilty for staring at the loading screen. I moved my entire Steam library over to the MAINGEAR Classic MG-1 and still had 1.2 TB of free space left over, which is plenty of room to install every AAA title you own without having to juggle drives. And with an NVMe SSD, you can be sure that your games and apps will load quickly and run smoothly, without any of the lag or slowdown that you might experience with a traditional hard drive. The case on the MAINGEAR Classic MG-1 is also worth talking about. It's got a clean, mesh front that keeps thermals in check, which is perfect for gamers who want a machine that can handle long gaming sessions without overheating. But the real win is the cable management. I've built my own rigs for years, and I've always been impressed by how messy they can get. But the MAINGEAR Classic MG-1 is a different story altogether. Every cable is tucked neatly behind the motherboard tray, which makes upgrades and maintenance a breeze. It's the kind of attention to detail that you just don't see in most pre-builts, and it's a big part of what makes this machine feel so premium. MAINGEAR also claims that the Classic MG-1 comes with zero bloatware, and I'm happy to report that they actually deliver on that promise. When I powered on the machine for the first time, the only software pre-installed was NVIDIA GeForce Experience and Intel stock utilities, no trial antivirus, no helper apps, nothing that slows you down. It's a big deal, because it means you can get started right away without having to spend hours cleaning off all the junk that most manufacturers seem to think you want. And let me tell you, it's a real time saver. All in all, the MAINGEAR Classic MG-1 is the rare pre-built that feels like it was assembled by enthusiasts, rather than a spreadsheet. It's fast, quiet, and built to last, which is exactly what you want when you're dropping this kind of cash. It's a machine that's designed to handle whatever you throw at it, from gaming and content creation to streaming and more. And with its top-notch components, excellent cable management, and zero bloatware, it's a machine that's sure to please even the most discerning gamers and PC enthusiasts. So if you're in the market for a new gaming PC, I highly recommend checking out the MAINGEAR Classic MG-1. Link is below.